Here is the biggest thing that I think LEGO Minecraft is missing. And this is something like a modular lineup. Now, of course, LEGO Minecraft doesn't have a load of buildings to put together. But I think as people make worlds, they should make easier ways for people to put them together. I know that they have made it so some of them are actually put together in a weird way, so then you can actually put things underneath to connect them. But I think they need to make a simpler way that shows how each set can connect. Now, I know in the 2018, kind of those time sets, they did actually make, at the end of the instruction booklet, a way that you can connect them all. And they showed you if they each fit in with each other. But now, in the newer sets, they don't fit into each other as well, and they are a bit harder to make into a world. So let's elaborate on this missing thing. Now, the modular lineup is a very popular lineup of LEGO sets, which is a load of different buildings that can be taken apart floor by floor. Now, they use a special Technic pins in the sides of them so you can connect them together to make a street. I think it's one of the best things about LEGO. It's one of my favourite lineups, and it is a really cool one, and it has quite a lot of cool sets, a lot of adult sets, which I really like. The 18 plus sets are amazing. But then we have Minecraft, and the only way you can connect them is to make a world, but you need other ways to connect them other than just Technic pins. They don't have anything that you can connect with Technic pins. You're basically stuck in the dark and you have to do it yourself. Because some of the sets are not even suspended. So some are like on top of other bricks, and some are just flat, which is really annoying because it's a very big inconsistency that I feel like really needs to be fixed. Because making a world, it just makes it harder if some of them are flat and others are just on beats of bricks. It's quite annoying because that means older sets also don't work with some of the newer sets, which is annoying because, once you collect them, you'll see the difference. And yeah, I feel like they need to make a better way to connect them. They need to make it so each set in a wave has a way that you can connect them together. So they have little gaps where each one can fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. I think that'd be super cool. And I think that they should also make it so each wave has areas that can connect to older waves. And then you can just make a world out of it. I think they need to make it easier to make worlds out of LEGO Minecraft sets. Right now, they're treated more like singular sets, whereas with LEGO Minecraft, you're basically wanting to make a world. Minecraft is about making your own world and being creative with it. And LEGO Minecraft just feels singular. Yeah, each of the sets feel like they were made just for themselves. They weren't made to be put together. They were made as a standalone set with nothing else in mind. And that's talking about more recent waves, like, the Illager Raid. It's more like a standalone set, things like that. And back a few years ago, like I said, we used to have at the back of the instructions ways to connect them all. We need to get that back, because it was really good and it inspired a bit more creativity and showed that these were meant to not be just standalone sets. Also, it's good for LEGO as well, because it would make people want to buy more of the sets if they don't act just like standalone sets. They want to get each of the sets to put together, just like in the modular lineup, you want to get each of the sets to put into a street. Now, how would they do this? Well, how they used to do it was that they'd use it suspended on a piece, and then you'd use 4x2s or 2x4s to connect them to each other from underneath. That was pretty cool, but they could use Technic pins in some of the sets, but I think that's more of a modular thing because they're easier to hide. So I think the way that they were doing it before was actually pretty good, and they kind of stopped doing it now, which is what I'm talking about. They've made it less easy to actually connect the sets and just made them standalone. Yeah, so that's what I think is missing from the LEGO Minecraft wave. This is one of the biggest things, because the world is the biggest thing that you really want to make with the LEGO Minecraft set. You want to get those of them together and make a world. Also, they might want to add more plane features if they did that, because otherwise it'd seem a bit too cluttered. So they want to add more areas of just no buildings inside the sets to make it so it don't feel as cluttered when you put them together. And yeah, so that's the missing thing. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe up there. There's another video down there. Really hope you enjoyed. See you all next time.